woke up
And
there was a break in the storm.
What was there?
A break in the storm.
Wait, one more time?
A break in the storm. My name is Daniel Hughes, and I'm a stand-up paddle surfer for the USA surfing team. I'm from Huntington Beach in Southern California. So I was looking at the swell forecast, and the night before it was really rainy and like really stormy.
I think it was storming for a bunch for that week.
Oh
right?
yeah, that whole week was just raining and
It's like
stormy.
the worst rain we'd had in California in years.
Yeah, we had the worst rain in California, and I wasn't too confident that the waves were going to be good that day, but it looked like the swell was high and like the waves were going to be big, so I was willing to take that chance. And when I woke up in the morning and checked Surfline, I looked at Huntington Beach Pier and saw some really nice waves coming in on the south side, so we decided to head there. By the time we get out there, there's already a few guys on it, but it wasn't that big of a deal. The waves were big and the current was really moving through the pier. We were really having to paddle hard to stay in the right position. Battling with the crowd and the current was definitely a struggle. So we decided to catch our waves in. And then I know about a spot that only breaks when it's over at least 12 feet swell, and it has to be low tide. So we go to this place, it's called Boxcars, and we get there, waves are absolutely firing. We had to walk down about half a mile because of the current and the amount of shore break that we had to paddle through. Yeah, the very special thing about Boxcars is it only breaks in the winter time. It only breaks maybe once or twice every winter. And the chances of there being glassy conditions and sunny is very slim. And on top of that, no one being out there was really the icing on the cake. It took a good 15 minutes of straight paddling and jumping off the board and getting back on the board. There's no duck diving and stand-up paddle surfing, so we really had to push our way through the whitewater and just consistently be paddling as hard as we could. I caught one wave all the way through, and I kind of got stuck on the inside for a while and tried to paddle straight back out. It wasn't letting me. The current was really pulling me in. Waves were just constant. I was jumping off my board, getting back on, just paddling as hard as I could, not making any ground, actually going closer to the beach. So I decided to come in, walk down the beach again, and start from down the beach and paddle back out. In the end, it was so worth it. The reason they call it boxcars is because supposedly they dumped a bunch of boxcars about a mile offshore, and the reason it only breaks when it's big is because it's really deep water out there, and you need low tide, so there's not a lot of water on the reef, which is just boxcars. That day was probably the best day I've ever surfed out there. It was consistent, it was glassy, it was sunny, it was just a couple guys on it, and we were just having fun.